Catherine, the Princess of Wales, continues to captivate the nation with a quiet strength that feels all the more powerful because it is so understated. At a time when many would have understandably stepped back from public life, Catherine has instead reminded Britain and the world that resilience can be graceful, dignified, and deeply human. On Thursday, December 11th, British Vogue unveiled its highly anticipated list, 50 Best-Dressed Brits of 2025, according to Vogue. Among the fashion icons, creatives, and cultural tastemakers celebrated this year, one name stood out with particular resonance: the Princess of Wales, described by the magazine as the eternal influencer of Britain. It is a title that feels both timely and earned. Catherine's inclusion places her alongside some of the most influential figures in British style: Alexa Chung, Sienna Miller, Kate Moss, Naomi Campbell, and Victoria Beckham. These are names synonymous with trendsetting and cultural impact, yet Catherine's influence operates on a different plane altogether. Her wardrobe is never about spectacle for its own sake. Instead, it reflects intention, respect, and an understanding of symbolism. Over the years, she has mastered a rare balance, embracing modern silhouettes while remaining anchored in timeless elegance. In 2025, that balance has evolved into something even more compelling: a visual language of strength, continuity, and quiet confidence. Vogue's recognition highlights how Catherine has elevated royal fashion beyond clothing, transforming it into a form of soft power. Each carefully chosen outfit sends a message of stability, optimism, and connection to the people she serves. What makes this achievement truly extraordinary is the context in which it arrives. In March 2024, Kensington Palace revealed that Catherine had been diagnosed with cancer, the specific type undisclosed. The announcement sent shockwaves across Britain and beyond. Soon after, she began preventative chemotherapy, stepping away from public duties to focus on treatment and recovery. For much of that year, the princess remained largely out of sight, yet never out of mind. Public concern was matched by an outpouring of affection, with messages of support flooding in from across the globe. Then, in January 2025, came a moment of collective relief. Catherine shared that her cancer was in remission, and that she was cautiously returning to royal duties while prioritizing her health. Her words were simple, honest, and deeply moving. "It is a relief to now be in remission, and I remain focused on recovery." As anyone who has experienced a cancer diagnosis will know, it takes time to adjust to a new normal. I am, however, looking forward to a fulfilling year ahead. There is much to look forward to. Thank you to everyone for your continued support. There was no drama, no grand declaration, just gratitude, realism, and hope, qualities that have come to define her public image. Catherine's Vogue recognition is not merely about fashion. It is about visibility during vulnerability. It is about redefining what influence looks like in an era increasingly hungry for authenticity. At a time when health struggles often force public figures into silence, Catherine's presence, however measured, has offered reassurance. She has shown that recovery is not linear, strength does not need to shout, and influence can be wielded gently yet profoundly. Her achievement also resonates more deeply given the wider context facing the royal family. Just 1 month before Catherine's diagnosis was announced, King Charles III revealed that he too had been diagnosed with cancer in February 2024. The overlapping health challenges brought an unprecedented sense of fragility to the monarchy, and with it, a renewed appreciation for continuity and duty. As Catherine gradually resumes public life, there is a sense that Britain is watching, not with expectation, but with respect. Her Vogue accolade feels less like a celebration of clothes and more like recognition of composure, endurance, and relevance. In 2025, the Princess of Wales is not simply well-dressed. She is present, she is persevering, and she is quietly reminding the world that even in the face of illness, grace can endure and shine brighter than ever. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to share your thoughts and stay tuned for more royal updates that go beyond the headlines.